Would you like to know which is better? You come to the right place. I'm going to give you a quick video of what I like and what I dislike about the OpenRun Pro 2 and the OpenSwim. Let's start off with sound quality. The OpenRun Pro 2 has better sound quality. That's because they use a different technology. They say these both have bone conduction, but the Swim Pro is purely bone conduction. The Run Pro 2 is, they have these speakers here. I don't think it has any bone conduction at all, but if they say it does, I guess it does. I can't tell. They have these speakers that sit in front of your ear, so you're gonna get a clearer, more crisp sound than you would with the Swim Pro. Next, let's talk comfort. The Run Pro 2s are more comfortable than the Swim Pros, but only by about this much. Like, you really can't tell unless you put them on back to back. I can have these on all day, either one, and not really notice that they're there. Another thing we want to get into is the charging port. So I hate having to push this in each time, but I do love that this is USB-C. That's one thing I don't like about this. I wish this was USB-C. I know they have a way to waterproof USB-C, but apparently they chose that design for some reason and it works. But you have to have this proprietary cord that's magnetic. When you have anything magnetic, you have to make sure that you don't get small pieces of metal or whatever not stuck on there. I don't have that problem because I keep this in my car console. The thing is that I hate having to take this with me when I go out of town because there's a chance that I might use it. I just hate having to bring a proprietary cord. This right here, I always have a USB-C with me. So these are good if you like to travel. Not so much if you're in a loud environment when you travel, but these are travel friendly because I always have a USB-C cord with me. Let's talk about the waterproofness. A lot of people complain that, oh, this doesn't play Bluetooth underwater. Well, it's not supposed to. Bluetooth doesn't work underwater. If you read the description, you have to use MP3 to get music to play underwater. So one thing I don't like about this, the Run Pro 2s could have included MP3 on there, but they chose not to. So it seems like a wasted value that could have been added. I wouldn't mind paying a little bit more to have MP3 on this because I don't need to have my phone with me when I wear my Swim Pros. Like, I could leave my phone at home and go jogging and just listen to the MP3 on this and be fine and not have to carry that extra weight. If you got these Run Pro 2s, you have to carry a phone or something that's going to play Bluetooth onto this device. And I just don't like the fact that I have to carry something extra. I'd rather just carry this. Another good thing is that the Swim Pros are louder than the Run Pro 2s, which is good if you're running in say you're running in a loud environment, like say you're running treadmill at a gym and they're playing music in the background. You're going to be able to hear fine with this, even though it's open ear style. The Run Pro 2 is not so much. It's not really good for a lot of ambient or background noise like traffic or gym music or just loudness in general. This is more if you go to a park. These would be perfect, but there is almost a religious experience swimming and having music. That's the greatest thing about this. Now, I don't know if you swim, but even if you run in a heavy downpour, I would go with these over this because they're kind of iffy about, they say it's like sweat proof, which means that you don't want to get this too wet. This I would trust in the downpour. The Run Pro 2s, not so much. Oh, also on the MP3 note, I can show you how to get free music. If you'd like to know that, leave a comment in the description below. Functions. They both function the same. One thing I don't like about the MP3 on this is that, say you're playing an audiobook. Say the audiobook is an hour long. Say you miss what the person just said in the audiobook. You can't rewind this like 10 seconds or 30 seconds. Like, you have to go all the way back to the front of the audiobook. Another thing on the loudness of this, I love the fact that I can wear earplugs with this and still hear what's going on because of that bone conduction technology. So I work as a hazmat responder and I get into a lot of loud environments. Like, I've worked with vac trucks and they're extremely loud. I can put these on, put my earplugs in, and have no problem hearing what's going on with these. There's no way I'd be able to hear anything going on with the Run Pro 2s. I can use this in way more environments. It just doesn't have to be swim. It could be any loud environment. Like, first of all, it's going to play well with louder noises around it. But once you put the earplugs in, it's almost like having noise canceling headphones. Almost. I wouldn't say exactly, but I mean, it's the closest thing you're going to get with the open ear design like this. And with this being bone conduction and this being speakers, if you want to be more private, say you're on an airplane and you don't want people hearing what you're playing, you want to go with the Swim Pros because these have these speakers and it has more sound spillage with these speakers than with the bone conduction. Like, I could put these bone conductions on and at the lower volumes, you would never hear what I was listening to. But at lower volumes on this, it is more detectable. Besides that, if I was gonna sum this up, I would say that the Run Pro 2 are more of a white collar headset and the Swim Pro is more of a blue collar headset. Like, this is more your louder environments. This is more of your office, park, things of that nature. If I had to choose, what would I choose? Well, obviously I chose them both, but I chose it for different reasons. Like, I like traveling with this because, like I said, the USB-C, but I swim all the time and I'm in a lot of loud environments. So this is a better value for me. If I had to choose just one, I would choose the Swim Pro because I've actually bought it twice. I've actually lost a pair of these. I went out and got these because if this USB-C thing is major, if they could put that on the list, this would be a hands down winner. Another thing I want to talk about is the call quality. Call quality on these suck compared to this. Like, I've had to put my phone on speakerphone when I'm using my Swim Pros just so somebody can hear me. Unless I speak loudly and enunciate my words, this is the hands down winner if you're talking about someone being able to hear you. I might insert like a call quality insert here now.
Hi, this is a test of the OpenRun Pro 2 headset. Please, this is a test of the OpenSwim Pro headset.
So I hope this helps you make a decision. Like, share, subscribe. Deuces.